this class we are going to discuss about speed control of three-phase induction motor. There are two types of AC motor. One is synchronous motor and second is asynchronous motor, that is induction motor. Three-phase induction motor is a self-starting motor. Motor have two main parts, one is stator and second is rotor. Speed of three-phase induction motor can be controlled from stator side and rotor side. The main method for controlling speed of induction motor are: one is by changing number of poles, second is by stator voltage control, third is by V by F control, and fourth is by rotor resistance control. By changing number of poles. First method is by changing the number of poles. This method is used for squirrel cage rotor only. The number of stator poles can be changed. The first method of speed control is changing the number of poles. This method is used for squirrel cage rotor induction motor. The number of stator poles can be changed by three methods. One is multiple stator winding, and second is method of consequent poles, and third is pole amplitude modulation. We have Ns equal to 120 F by P, where Ns is the synchronous speed, F is the frequency, P is the number of poles. So by changing the number of poles, synchronous speed changes. Next method of speed control is stator voltage control. We have TE equal to, that is torque is equal to 3RR divided by S into WS, Vs squared divided by RS plus RR by S the whole squared plus X1S plus X1R the whole squared. Here torque is directly proportional to stator voltage. This method is very easy and cheap but still used rarely, because by decreasing the voltage torque will reduce. But this will increase current in motor, which will heat the motor, which is not good, it causes losses. Also the torque is proportional to square of voltage, so large voltage change is required for changing the torque. Then the next method is V by F control. We have Ns equal to 120 F by P, where Ns is the synchronous speed, F is the frequency, P is the number of poles. Also V equal to 4.44 pi into F into Tk, which means phi is proportional to V by F, where V is the voltage, phi is the flux, F is the frequency, T is the number of turns per phase, K is the winding constant. If we increase the frequency F, flux will decrease because they are inversely proportional, and if we increase the voltage, flux will increase because they are directly proportional. In this method, we have to keep V by F ratio as constant. So it is the method by V by F control for the speed. Then the last method is rotor resistance control. We have torque is proportional to slip divided by rotor resistance. This method is used only for the wound rotor motor. By adding external variable resistance to rotor via slip rings, we can control the speed of the motor. By adding external variable resistance to rotor via slip rings, we can control the speed of the motor. It can also use as starter. It is simple method, but there is resistance means heat that will produce losses and produce less efficiency.